What's going on, you guys? Welcome and welcome back to Kingdom Animalia. We are here today with me, of course, and my beautiful boa constrictor, or my handsome boy. His name is Kimbo. He's gotten so big since the first time I ever looked at him. When I first got him, he was so much smaller than this. He was probably like tail here, head here. You guys don't care. So, in case you didn't read the title, which I sure hope you did, but even if you didn't, that just means you like my channel. You like my channel. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a few of the many expenses that you encounter when you're keeping reptiles or just animals in general, any sort of a pet. But I'm going to be referring to reptiles and just the many expenses that I've encountered, just so that you guys can have a general idea of some of the things you may or may not have to pay for. Let's get into it. Alright, you guys, so first things first is the most important thing. This needs to have a warning label anytime you plan to get a reptile of any sort. Nobody ever shares it with you, but they need to. Reptiles are addictive, man. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like once you get one, you have to get a second one, and a third one, and a fourth one, and a fifth one. Like, it doesn't stop. Like, even if you don't get it, you want to get it. Hey, Bubba, I'm sorry, I scared you. You want to get another one. Oh, he's in a feisty mood today, huh? You angry? Why you bite your... You guys saw that he bit himself. You that angry? Come here. We're gonna have a brief intermission, let him calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Why you upset today? You upsetty? Okay, he'll be alright, you guys. He ain't do no damage. He's tough. He's tough. As I was saying, it's addictive, man. Really, really, really addictive. Like, you get a boa constrictor, you're gonna want maybe another boa constrictor, or maybe another snake. You're gonna want a ball python, maybe a corn snake. Like, you always want something else. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I don't just have one pet. I have the boa constrictor, I have a bearded dragon, I have leopard geckos, a crested gecko, a red-eared slider. Like, the list goes on. I have so many animals because they're addictive. You just want more because they bring you so much happiness. At least they bring me so much happiness. They may not do that for everybody, but they bring me so much happiness that I just I'd want more. I want more. It's fun. I love watching them eat. I love feeding them, taking care of them, handling them. It's fun. It's amazing. It's lovely. It's just, you guys get the point. Number 2, right? Basic tools like tongs. Let me grab a pair of tongs. Look at that. I have some. They look like garbage. These are my junk tongs. I don't use them for anything except for if I need to I don't know. I don't use them. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have much better ones because I buy so many. Basic utensils like tongs, you always find yourself losing them. Like, I get so many of these. I'll buy the 3-packs, the 2-packs, the 4-packs. And I put it down, I turn around, it's not there. Like, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what I did. I don't know what you did. I don't know what we did. I don't even know what Kimbo did. But all I know is that these tongs, I'm getting a better pair of tongs, man. This is unacceptable. Here, there we go. Look at that. Like, compare this. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyway, I always lose things like these. Like, the tongs, they always disappear. And I feel like I cannot be the only one who goes through that. Like, so, you okay? Somebody else has to be losing these tongs with me. Like, it can't just be me. Another thing I've lost was like screen clips to the enclosures. So I'll grab one of those really quickly. Look at that. These thingies, you hook them onto the sides of a tank, and it keeps the screen onto the tank. So strong guys like this guy, even though he's not in a glass aquarium, can't just break out of it or slide out of it, or to make sure that the screen doesn't fall off and things like that. I lose those all the time. End up having to buy more, right? There's water bowls, which say you planned out the enclosure and you want to change it. Yeah, the water bowl is kind of expensive. Decor expensive. You ever paid for what? What they call it? Mopanga. I'll put it in the thingy. You ever pay for that, man? Them things is expensive. It'd be like $8.99 for one smaller than Kimbo, and like $50 for one that's like this big. Like, they're huge. They cost a lot. Anyway, yeah, that's just a few of the many things that you end up paying for with like decor and things like that. They're basic tools. Like, some of them you don't even need. When you get a reptile, another thing that is gonna get you is when you have to pay for lights. So if you have something that's diurnal and you have a UVB bulb, a heat bulb, whatever, when you get those things, it adds up, because you end up needing, like, you'll need the light, right? But the light doesn't last forever. And I've noticed that with a lot of the reptile bulbs, they definitely are not built to last. They'll run away from you like instantly. Like, you'll turn it on. I've had lights that I just bought, put in, turned on, done. Best believe I bought it right back to the store. But the point is, they don't last you very long. And even if they do, you're supposed to change them about every 6 months to a year. So you're going to end up spending money on that. Another thing you're going to end up spending money on, inevitably for sure, is food. Now, if you have multiple animals, food gets pretty costly. If you don't, it still gets pretty costly. Why? Because at the end of the day, it's something that they know that you need. Unless you breed your own food, which, kudos to you if you do, man. But I don't. I mean, I did, and things happen. That's a story for another time. It just adds up. Like, I pay for rats. I just bought rats and mice, rather, for all of the snakes that I have, and I spent like $131 or something like that, and it was on sale. And they're all in this freezer, but you probably can't even see it. Yeah, you can't see it. If I like turn the camera up a little bit like that, boom, look at that. Everything is filled to the brim with just nothing but rats, mice, chicks, and feeder things, basically. And then I have a bunch of what you call it, worms, roaches, things like that. The roaches I breed, because who's paying for that? Paying for dubia roaches is crazy. If you buy dubia roaches instead of breeding them, I worry for you. I worry for you. You need to be breeding, because whoa. But I breed my dubia roaches. I used to breed mealworms, used to breed superworms. I'll start again. Just haven't gotten around to it yet, because I was mad when everything got messed up before. So, yeah, there we go. So we have food. Food gets pretty costly, and when you have things that eat every day, not the snakes, but say, well, not HP doesn't eat every day, but every few days, like, he doesn't eat bugs. He doesn't eat bugs every day, rather, because I'll give him, like, bugs and then some vegetables and so on and so forth. But that's still not every day. He'll get like a break day every few days. That's not what this video is about. Anyway, when you have things that eat consistently, like a leopard gecko or a bearded dragon or a crested gecko, if it's eating like bugs and things like that, it gets costly, because if you're not breeding them, that just means you gotta buy more soon, and they also grow. And insects grow a lot faster than people do, or even the snakes or anything else does. What I mean by that is, you'll get mealworms that are this big, and they'll grow, they'll be like this big, and like a week after that, you're gonna have, if they're not pupated, they'll be beetles. Like they all grow, so eventually they'll become useless. Mealworms turn into these beetles called Dirkland beetles, and nobody wants to eat those. So that just means you have to buy more. Same thing with waxworms, they turn into moths. Get me? Get me? You got me? We good? Cool. Alright. So, that's another one of the things that always end up like getting into my pockets. Let me think, what else gets into my pockets? What else gets into my pockets? When things end up broken. Say I bought a heating pad, the heating pad stopped working, it began to overheat, whatever. You gotta buy another one. You need another one. At the end of the day, he gotta stay warm, so he needs another one. If when you buy a thermostat, sometimes the thermostat it'll stop working over time, or you just need to buy it to begin with. There's a lot of upfront costs a lot of people don't know about, so like the heat pad or the lights, the thermostat, to make sure that it's not too hot, too cold, whatever. Thermometer, what you call that? Hydrometer, hygrometer. I don't remember how you pronounce it. The thing for the humidity. Um, and then like decor, things like that. It's just another way to get it to your pockets. Then, whew, you ever been to a reptile expo? I suggest everyone goes to a reptile expo at least one good time. However, do not expect to walk into a reptile expo and walk out with the same amount of money. It's just not gonna happen. Read my lips. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You don't go into a reptile expo and walk away with nothing. Like you're going home with something. Don't go if you didn't plan to go home with nothing. Don't go if you didn't plan to go. Don't go if you plan to go home with nothing. There you go. I'm telling you. Yeah, those are just some of the little things. I'm gonna end the video there. We've been running about 11 minutes, man. I was babbling, huh? I was babbling. If you guys want another version of this, I can always give you guys more things. I have plenty of things that I spend my money on, with reptiles and everything else that I have in here. But those are just a few of the little things. I just wanted to point a few of them out. I can point out more. Just let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this, or what you do want to see. Whatever. But that's going to be the end of the video, you guys. I appreciate you watching. If you made it this far, then thank you. If you didn't make it this far, well, we missed you. You should stay longer next time. But thank you anyway, right? You guys have a good night.